Good morning students, welcome to chemistry class in Max International School. Today we will start unit 2 structure of atom. Okay, due to coronavirus, as we all know that some of the syllabus is reduced, so we have to start our second chapter from electromagnetic wave theory. What is electromagnetic wave theory? Student, firstly we have to say this. There are 4 points to explain the electromagnetic wave theory. These points are: firstly, the energy emitted from any source continuously in form of radiation. That means that if we have one source, I think suppose this is the source and some energy is coming from this source, then according to electromagnetic wave theory, the radiations coming out from the source in a continuous form, not in the discontinuous form. Okay, so this is the first point for the electromagnetic wave theory. Second point is that these radiations which comes out from the source are perpendicular to each other. Okay, and it consists two type of field, that is electric field and magnetic field. Suppose that is one source from which these radiations are coming out, and these radiations consist two type of field. One is this, and this is electric field, and second is this in the dotted form, this is known as magnetic field. And second point, second thing in the second point is that they are perpendicular to each other. Okay, these are perpendicular to each other, and as well as the direction of propagation, the direction in which these rays are propagating, this is also perpendicular to this direction. Okay, in the third point they are saying that these radiations travel with the speed of light. That means when any radiation is coming from any source, then the radiation travels in the speed of light. That is the third point. I think this is very easy points. And last point is that these waves do not require any medium for propagation. That means like sunlight is coming from far away from our earth also, and there is no medium there, but then also sunlight comes to our earth, because sunlight also do not require any medium for propagation. Like that, these electromagnetic waves all do not require any medium for the propagation. Now we will start with the topic that are some important characteristics of wave. Some important characteristics of wave, in which we read about some of the basic terms of waves, which you must know to solve out certain numericals in the chapter 2 of chemistry. Firstly, I will explain it to you a wave. This is one of the wave, consider, and the upper part, as I told you, it is known as crest, and the lower part is known as trough. And the distance between two adjacent crests or two adjacent trough is known as lambda, that is wavelength. Okay, so the basic definition for wavelength is the distance between any two consecutive crest or two trough, that is known as wavelength. And on this wavelength frequency, there are many numericals you found in chapter 2, and to solve that numericals, you must know certain relationships. That is, 1 angstrom is equal to 10 to the power 8 centimeter, 10 to the power minus 10 meter, 1 nanometer is equal to 10 to the power minus 9 meter, 1 picometer is equal to 10 to the power minus 12 meter, because in numericals the frequency can be given in the angstrom, then you have to change into the centimeter or meter according to the another abbreviations that is used in the numerical. Okay, the second is frequency. Frequency is noted by nu. Okay, the number of waves passing through a point in 1 second is called frequency. That means consider this is one point, so number of waves that pass through this point in 1 second, that is known as its frequency. उसको frequency कहा जाएगा. And 1 hazard is equal to 1 cycle per second. Okay, this is one of the expression in the numerical, you can say. Third is velocity. Velocity is noted by c, and velocity is the linear distance, not in this form like that. The linear distance traveled by any wave in 1 second, the total linear distance traveled by a wave in 1 second, that is known as velocity and it is expressed by centimeter per second. Okay, the next is amplitude. What is amplitude? Amplitude is the height of crest or the depth of trough. That is known as amplitude. It is denoted by small a, and the basic definition is written here that the height of crest or depth of trough is known as amplitude and it is expressed in the unit of length. Okay, the next is wave number. Wave number is denoted by mu bar. Okay, why it is denoted by mu bar? Because it is a reciprocal of wavelength. This is the reciprocal of wavelength, and exact definition is number of waves present in 1 centimeter length. That means this is the 1 centimeter length. The number of waves in this length, that is known as wave number. And last is period. This is not given in certain books, but this is also important. Some questions are on period. The time taken for one wave to pass through a point. Okay, consider some point. This is one point. So the total time taken by one wave to pass through this point, that is known as wave number, and it is reciprocal of frequency. This is the reciprocal of frequency. That's why period is equal to 1 by frequency. And from these equations we get one relationship, that is c is equal to v into wavelength, or we can say lambda is equal to c by v. Okay, this also can be written. So these are the some characteristics which is useful to study about the wave and to do some of the numericals in the unit 2 structure of atom. Okay, so for now this is all about. Thank you for watching. Thank you.